Okay, if you're a man over 40, then this video is not for you. I want to talk to you 20-year-olds. All right, all you young guys, you 20-year-old, 30-year-old guys out there that are so focused on your aesthetics. I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you young guys out there who are looking at health and fitness from an outside view, not an inside view. Now, I'm talking to you from years of experience, as many years of experience as you've been alive. So I hope that you can kind of set aside your desire to look a certain way for just 1 minute, because here's the reality of what I do. I've been involved in this industry for a long, long time, and I've done everything that you could ever want to do. I've been on more magazine covers than most anyone out there. You can look on Google and find out for yourself. I've done movies, I've had endorsement deals, I've made an entire living off of my physique. So you're listening to an old guy who knows what he's talking about, and I want to share some of this wisdom with you guys, because what I'm seeing is kind of alarming to me, especially with the information that I've been researching lately as it relates to longevity, being healthy as you get into your 40s and your 50s and your 60s and 70s. You see, I coach old guys every single day, but here's the truth. All of those old guys were once young guys. I was once your age. I was once thinking about all of the things that you're thinking about. How to get girls, how to look good in the gym, how to be the strongest guy, how to be the most ripped guy, and all of that. And all the while forsaking really important things like my joint health and like testosterone and not testosterone from an injection, naturally produced testosterone in your body. So a lot of what I say on my videos that are directed to older men really can benefit you as well. And that's why I want this video to be directed at you. Now I want you to think about something. And it is vital that you take a really, really high level look at your life as it relates to how well you're going to age. Because the reality is, brother, you are older now than when I started this video. And you will get older every single day. And here is the truth. I never thought that I would be an old guy. But to you, that's what I am. I'm 53 years old, but I'm in pretty good shape. I can hang in there. I can challenge a lot of guys who are younger than me, and I do it all the time. But I'm realizing that age eventually is going to catch up to me, and it's also going to catch up to you. So my recommendation and my reason for shooting this video is because I really want you to start thinking about this differently. Listen, abs are great. Go after them. Big biceps are great. Go after them. Look, I mean, I love the way I look. It's vital to what I do in the fitness industry. If I don't look a certain way, you're not even going to listen to me. So I get all of that. I understand all of that. But not forsaking internal things. So here's the reality of your life and what you are. You're no different than me. You're just a bunch of cells that are vibrating at such a high rate that they're connected together, and that makes your body. So if you're not healthy on a cellular level, you're never going to be healthy on a physical level, even though you might look good. You follow what I'm saying right here? So we are all made up of the same things. Some cells are just older than others. Now, the reason I'm doing this video is, again, because I see what you guys are watching. You're responding to the videos of get six-pack abs quick, get bigger biceps, get girls on the beach, all of those things that are important to you now. And I'm just simply want to make you aware of the fact that eventually that will fade away, and that's going to slip away, and all you're left with is your health. So if you get ahead of the curve, you're going to be much better off than a guy who is only focused on that and not looking at the other things. Now let's take a look at your life and what you're faced with compared to what I was faced with when I was your age. You guys have a lot more stress, man. There is so much going on in your world compared to my world at your age that you have to deal with a whole lot more stress. You have all of this social media and all of these forms of communication and all of this external noise that is going on that slowly adds up, and you might not recognize it as stress, but that's exactly what it is. And stress is the number one killer to testosterone health. And here is another reality. There is an epidemic, young man. There is an epidemic in this world of low testosterone. I've seen teenagers that I've counseled with that have testosterone levels in the 100s, high 100s. That is like a prepubescent male, or a 80-year-old man. You should have high amounts of testosterone and not need to do anything outside of what your body is naturally producing. So if you're taking steroids right now at a young age, you're setting yourself up for big problems in the future. And listen, man, I'm only talking to you from a guy that cares and from a guy that has experience. I promise you, you're not going to find a lot of other guys out there in this world that have more experience than I do talking about what I'm talking to you about. There's a lot smarter guys than me. I'm not the smartest, but I tell you what, a lot of those guys that are smarter than me have not lived the life that I've lived in the trenches of this industry and seen what I've seen. So you've got all this stress. You are drinking things today that we didn't have when I was younger. You know what they had? I remember when a product called Jolt Cola came out. It was high caffeine. Now, every store you go to is loaded with energy drinks. From Monsters to Rockstars to Chronics to you name it, it's out there. And if it's not in a can, it's in a shot. If it's not in a shot, it's in a pill. If it's not in a pill, you're getting some sort of steroid that is increasing your body's ability to burn fat and have more energy, which again is causing havoc with your hormones. And you might be getting away with it now, but trust me when I tell you, when you start playing the hormone game, eventually that shit is going to catch up to you. And when it does, you're going to think back on this video and go, man, I should have listened to that old guy. I should have listened to him. Because he's always talking about these videos. If you're a man over 40, then I have information for you. Well, if you're a man under 40, this information is as vitally important as the information that I share with the older guys. Why? Because you can take preventative measures right now, to start changing the way you're living, to start reducing the stress, to stop drinking the drinks that you're drinking that are causing problems in your body. You know what happens when you drink Monster energy drinks? It's called excitotoxins. Those excitotoxins get into your brain and they just bounce around and try and get out because they're not meant to be there. That's what causes the energy in your body. Excitotoxins. Who wants a bunch of excited toxins in their body? We got enough toxins that we have to deal with. That is another thing that you're dealing with, is all of the toxins that you're consuming on a daily basis. From the Axe spray that you're spraying all over your body, full of toxins soaking into your skin. From the drinks that you're drinking, from the stuff that you're smoking, from the alcohol that you're drinking. And I'm not saying all of you, but a majority of you, you're in college, you're partying. You're going through your rite of passage. Listen, I get it. I understand it. But as a parent, as a guy who educates people, as a guy who's lived this and is dealing with some of the after effects of those things, I'm simply telling you here from experience that I understand. I understand what could potentially happen to you. And all I'm saying is, take a step back and think about it. Look, you can get abs at 50-something. You can have great biceps at 50-something. It is possible, but not if you're sick. Not if you're not in a place where you can get up and move each day because you don't have the energy to go to the gym anymore, because you exhausted your adrenal glands with drinking and taking and doing all of these things that are out there and so readily available to you on the market today. So we here at Six Pack Shortcuts are committed to your health, and we understand what you want. You want six-pack abs. You want to look great. I get it, that, guys, I understand. But we're not so interested in bringing you that information that we're going to gloss over the stuff that really matters. And what I'm telling you right now really matters. And you can do all of what I'm saying and still get six-pack abs. So when I post these videos, it is to your best interest to watch them, to listen what it is that I'm saying. Don't just click it off. Don't stop watching because I'm not talking about big biceps and six-pack abs. and squatting, 10 times your body weight and picking up chicks and all that kind of stuff. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater because you don't think that this information doesn't pertain to you, because it really does. So that is all I'm going to do. I'm going to jump off my soapbox right now and just ask you guys to think about your life. Think about the fact that you will get older someday. Think about how healthy you want to be, and think about what it is that you're doing to your body today. Because if you're a man who is 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, I don't care who you are, what your age is, everything that we're saying here on this channel can apply to your life, but it just applies in a different capacity based upon what you're doing and what you want out of your life. You understand what I'm saying? Make it a great day.